Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another first impressions. I know, but it's going to be on the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination. I have mine in the shade Light. Looks like it'd be a good shade for me, but I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Yesterday I went ahead and filmed my Rimmel London one, and I didn't get to film my final thoughts or my final impression on it because my computer kind of like shut off, but it lasted through my whole work day. It didn't get oily. It just looked really makeupy on my skin. So maybe if I had had like a spray to just continuously spray on my face to get that better like patted down look to melt back into my skin, it would have looked better. This one I have much more high hopes for because it is illuminating. So it's made for dry skin, which is the only reason I bought this, because it's made for dry skin. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do some of my makeup, and then I will be back when I am going to apply this, and I'll do it the same way I did it yesterday, with half my face with a brush and the other half of my face with a sponge. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so I am back and I have my primer on. I like to let my primer sit on my face for a few minutes, especially because I have a more hydrating primer, and I do use like sunscreen and moisturizer underneath, and I like to let those products sit and dry individually before I start applying more, because I feel like I would give myself more pimples if I just apply wet product after wet product after wet product. So my primer has been sitting on my face for as long as it took me to do this eye look. I just did something really simple. I used this Wet n Wild pigment in the shade Kung Fu Lightning. I don't even think you can get this anymore. I think this was limited edition, but it was really nice. And yeah, I just threw like my regular colors that I always use for my Tarte palette in the crease. I always use that and called it a day pretty much so far. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this foundation, but I'm looking for a brush I want to apply it with. I think I'm going to do this Moda brush that I have right here that came in BoxyCharm, and I'm just going to give it a try. Alright, so this is how it comes. It comes with the little tube, but it has the pump. I know that there is some issues with a pump because it can get stuck like this. Probably just have to pump it a lot. Yeah. Just pump it a lot, and I definitely could feel when it was about to come up. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it with a brush to this half of my face. Ooh, I may or may not have just used a little too much on the brush. And this color might be a little dark for me, actually. I wasn't thinking it'd be dark. I'm going to dot it on this side, because I really got a lot out, and this is not cheap, and I did not mean to get that much out. Smells like limes. Is that my brush? No. It smells really nice. Alright, so it is dotted all over my face, and now I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. I can already promise I'm not going to like it with the brush. It's very, very liquidy. But it doesn't look like it has sparkles in it. If you guys can hear like noises, it's because I'm moving around a lot, because I got a lot of energy, I'm not gonna lie. And plus there's birds outside. So that also might be some of the noises. I just know I'm not gonna like the brush side. I never like my foundation blended out with a brush. I just think that like a beauty sponge or a beauty blender does a way better job. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to definitely wash that now because I used way too much. I'm gonna take my Essence beauty blender that needs cleaned, that I just realized just how disgusting it is, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just fix this. I just can already tell I'm not going to like how it blends out with the brush, because I never like my foundations blended out with a brush. I would prefer to use my beauty blender. I'm actually going to be buying a few more sponges, so those will probably be coming in upcoming hauls. I do have a haul coming up. I'm waiting for Ulta to ship my order. Oh wow. Huh. That's different. Well, I guess it's not really different. I definitely feel like I got more coverage on the brush side and then balanced it out with the beauty blender. I got more coverage on the brush side for sure. Wow. That's, wow, I like that. Maybe I would blend it out with a brush and then pounce it into the skin to get the excess. I'm sorry, I just had breakfast too. That was a burp. But I have another reason why I did that, so, and I'm going to talk about that in another video. Alright. Yeah, so I definitely got fuller coverage on the side with the brush. I don't think you can actually, like, tell on my screen, because I'm still kind of, like, learning how to use this kind of. But I definitely got more coverage on the side with the brush than I did with the sponge, but both sides look really nice. I would just say you want full coverage, use the brush, blend it out, and then tap it out with the sponge. Or maybe it was the kind of brush I used. I definitely used too much product. I like it so far. It's actually dewy, which I want in my foundation because I do have dry skin. So, of course, the biggest test is always how it wears throughout the day and how products go on top of it. So, I'm going to do my everyday thing of cream contour. I did this in my yesterday video with the Rimmel London Veil foundation. I actually did like that foundation. I want to continue to try it, maybe mix an oil into it or something like that, because it actually stayed matte throughout the day. It's just, on my dry skin, it was too much, and it really felt like I had a lot of foundation on, and it sucked it up, and not to mention, it really, really looked like makeup-y throughout the day. I would have had to have continuously sprayed my face throughout the day, and I was working. That was the whole reason I wanted to test that foundation, is because I was working yesterday, and I'm working today. And that's, of course, the true test because I'm always going to be moving around and doing stuff. I think the foundation was nice. I just personally have to work with it for my skin. But if you have oily skin, that would be a really nice foundation, and it would be cheap. Like, I would definitely recommend that foundation because I didn't blot at all. Actually, I would have had to put more dew back into my skin. And it was on my face for something like 5.5, maybe 6 hours. Maybe 6.5. Yeah, I would say like probably 6 to 6.5 hours. And my boyfriend did like it. He got Brandon approved, so yay. I mean, like I said, I will continue to use it just to try and see if I can get it to work with my dry skin. Alright, so my cream contour blended out perfectly fine. Absolutely nothing was wrong with that. So now I'm going to do my regular liquid highlight. Blend it out with my Essence sponge. I really want to get that Real Techniques microfiber sponge just to see what it's about. Because I purchased the silly sponge at Dollar Tree. Because they had a Dollar Tree version, and it's kind of like, I already know I'm not going to like that. I just bought into the hype of it. Just like with that stupid jade roller. I don't think that there is really anything that's going to roll on your skin and make it better. I don't understand how to use it. mean, I've been trying it out to make a video, but as of right now, my boyfriend laughed at me. So nothing really wrong with my cream, my liquid highlight, but I mean, can't really go wrong with the sponge. I need to wash that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. The concealer I am using today is the L'Oreal True Match Concealer, and I have it in the shade W1 Fair/Light. It says 123. I don't know if that means anything. But it says Fair/Light. Very yellow toned. Alright. I just kind of focused this concealer on the inner corners today because I didn't get it last week. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my same sponge. I only will blend concealer out with a sponge. I don't even test concealer with a brush anymore. I just have found that for me personally, I do not like how concealer blends out with a brush. I know some people do, but I just feel like the sponge just, you can't go wrong with a sponge with concealer. And I did go ahead and just set that. I'm just using my regular Makeup Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. And now I'm doing the other eye. I do have my banana powder on top of my laptop that I am recording on, so that is me dunking into powder. Alright, dark circles are covered. I'm going to put this over here to remind myself to wash that. Dark circles are concealed. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and use my LA Colors Finishing Powder and Light. I'm going to use it with this Real Techniques multitasking brush today. And just set my face, and then I'll be, well, I was going to say I'll be right back, but I always film this just so you guys can see that I am setting my face, because I do put powder on top of that cream stuff. So I'm also curious if anybody can tell me what is the deal with Fiji water. I don't get it. So I'm a giant fan of Tati, and Tati always talks about Fiji water. So I've always wanted to try it. So last week I went out and bought some. I only will drink water at work because I do have dry skin, and I'm trying to be healthier. But I do have dry skin, which means my skin's not producing enough oil throughout the day to combat like the like to kill bacteria and stuff like that. So I have to drink more water. You're supposed to drink half your weight in ounces of water every day, is what my doctor says. So I'm 107 pounds right now. I used to be 89, but I'll talk about that later. I'm 107 pounds now. So that would make I should be drinking over 50 ounces of water a day. I don't do that, but I come close. I do try. So I decided to try Fiji water because I'm not a water drinker usually. My sister is. She only drinks water. It's amazingly crazy. I wish I was like her, but I'm not with that. So, alright. I do drink water, and I don't like that Fiji water. I don't understand. It just tasted like regular water to me. To be completely honest, I actually like Smart Water better than the Fiji water. Yes, I have a vanilla Pepsi can tower because my boyfriend is stupid, and instead of taking the empty one out to the kitchen and throwing it away when he went to go get a new one, he left it and then made a tower. Gotta love my boyfriend. Alright, so I actually can still see a little bit of like its luminosity. It's not like dewy or glossy or oily. It's more like luminous. I really like it. And unlike yesterday, this doesn't look like foundation. It actually looks like it could be my skin on my skin. So I actually do like this so far. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eye look. I'm going to do my brows. And I'll probably come back when I'm going to put my powder on. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back. I am out of breath somehow, and I am about to do my powders. So I didn't really do much with my eyes. I really tried to keep it simple. I didn't really do a lot of eyeliner. I just did a little bit on the edge right there. If you want to see a tutorial on this look, just let me know. But it's really not anything special. It's really not anything special. It's I just prefer. I wanted to do a natural look today. Let's just put it that way. So contour, well, powder contour. I do have a natural contour that I just follow the shape of. I gotta be leaving for work soon. I did a brush declutter not too long ago, and this is one of the only brushes that I ended up keeping from this collection. It's so good. So good. And I really like my contour now. Like, it actually blended really nicely, which you have to have a good base to have the rest of your products blend, so. But my MAC Love Rush blush is the true test of how this foundation is. I can always tell if the foundation is really good with how my blush applies. Just because my blush it can be very patchy because of how dark it is and how lighter complected I am. I'm still in my like little emo goth days of wanting a dark blush. But today it applied really, really nicely. I get those days every now and again, not very often, but I get them every now and again. And now I'm going to apply my highlight. I've been doing my makeup again for a full month, and I am so excited to film my favorites and my regrets. Just products that I regretted using this month, and products that really were stand out and I loved using over and over and over and over and over again. Because there was a few products that I just used over and over and over and over again. And I probably will continue to use them. There are a few products that I actually love to repurchase that I just don't talk about on my channel because I've had them for so long. Alright, so that was it for my that was it for the rest of my powders. I really like how they went over this foundation. I'm really liking this foundation. It actually, my pores, like the longer it's on my skin, I feel like it's blurring out my pores in this area. I do have slightly larger pores in this area. I don't think it picks up on the camera, but I also have I have redness in my skin. My brother has, I think it's rosacea he has, but I'm not entirely sure. He has really, really, really red skin on his face. And I have a little bit on my cheeks, but it's not poking through at all with this foundation. Well, it's actually a CC cream, but it says it's a full coverage CC cream. I don't know. So I have a few more things I have to finish up on my face, and then I will be back with my final first impressions. Then I will go to work, and then I will ask my coworkers, Sabrina especially, I love her. She's awesome and the most fun person to work with, what they think of this foundation, and then I will be back when I'm off to give you guys my final thoughts and let you guys see how it lasted for my work shift today. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. I just did a little bit of eyeliner on the corner, and I really like this mascara. This is the Thrive Tubing Mascara. I like to use this whenever I do natural eye looks like this today, where I just did a little bit of brown in the crease, and I did the brightening eye. And I have a nude eyeliner in as well to really make it look like I'm awake, because I'm not awake. I actually like this foundation so far. I'm going to ask my coworkers what their opinions are. I'm going to ask my mother what her opinion is. Probably not Brandon's because I'm not keeping my makeup on that long for when he gets off. So I'm just going to go ahead and see how this makeup wears, if I need to, if any oil comes through, because right now it looks very luminous. It doesn't look oily, it looks luminous. There is a difference between oily, dewy, and luminous. My chin looks a little dewy, but my forehead looks very luminous, and my nose looks very highlighted. But my problem areas are definitely my forehead and my chin, mostly my chin because I get my dry spots on my chin right here. I don't have any right now. Thank you, Clarisonic. But the makeup is actually sitting really good on my chin, which is a surprise. I don't have foundations that sit good on my chin. So I'm very excited to go to work and get some opinions on this makeup. I'm excited to come back and tell you guys my final thoughts, what happened with the makeup. So yeah, that's where I stand. Right now I'm liking the foundation, and I better because it's $39.50, expensive. So I'm really liking the foundation. I'll come back and tell you guys everybody's opinion when I get those, and I'm about to head to work. And then you're going to see how it looks at the end of the day if you can, because I'm not entirely sure how my camera is. I think I need to clean it. I have my boyfriend kind of like mess around with it when he gets home. So, yeah, that's where I stand. So far, I'm liking the foundation. I will see you guys later. Alright, guys, I am back. It is currently 4:22 p.m. I started filming around like 9 or 10 in the morning. And this is what my face looks like after a long day of work. But I noticed in the car, it looks kind of makeupy around my nose and my upper lip, and I do have a little tiny bit of creasing. I just ate, so I'm hungry. But I do have a little tiny bit of creasing on my like smile lines, but aside from that, my chin still looks good and my forehead still looks good. It's a little more luminous on my chin than it was when I started out, probably from natural oils. But it's not a bad look. So, all in all, I would say the It Cosmetics CC Cream, I like it. I like the Illuminating one. I like it a lot. Definitely worth $39.50 or $40. So, yeah, I like it a lot. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Alright, so I'm actually excited because I'm going to be doing a mask. I'm going to bring back my Mask It Day series, which is going to be a lot of fun because it's unedited, unfiltered, raw opinions on face masks. Alright, so I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Don't forget to give me a like down below if you enjoyed this video. Give me a comment. Tell me anything, what you thought of this video, if you have this product, what you thought of how it looked at my face at the end of the day. Like I said, it's a little dewy, but or more luminous actually than dewy, to be completely honest. But it still looks good. Like I could still wear this, but I'm probably not because I'm tired and I'm probably gonna go munch some more on Reese's. Alright, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're not already. Alright, bye!